This episode is brought to you by Amazon Business. We could all use more time. Amazon Business offers smart business buying solutions, so you can spend more time growing your business and less time doing the admin. I can see why they call it smart. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso. Gift magical mornings with Nespresso Virtuo Pop. Compact and stylish, Virtuo Pop is made to meet every morning coffee craving. From espresso to coffee, hot or iced, at the click of a button. And celebrate the season with Nespresso's limited edition coffee flavors. Sweet almond and hibiscus, cinnamon and candied tamarind, and festive double espresso. Magic in the making. Shop the holiday gift collection exclusively at Nespresso.com.
Welcome to From Dorms to Desks, job hunting tips for those early in their careers. A podcast brought to you by College Recruiter job search site, which believes that every student and recent grad deserves a great career, and hosted by Work Defined. Join our AI co-hosts as they dive into tips, tricks, and insights that will help you land your next part-time, seasonal, internship, or entry-level job. Let's get your career started.
All right, so today we are diving into something I think you're really going to be into based on what you sent over, College Career Services.
Yes.
Yeah, you sent a bunch of articles, even a YouTube video, so we've got a lot to dig into.
Lots of great stuff to unpack.
Yeah, definitely. Whether you're a student, someone like helping students figure this whole thing out, or just, curious about what even happens with this whole side of higher ed.
Yeah. And honestly, it's more important now than ever, right? I mean, this job market.
Well, for sure.
It changes more than like a TikTok trend these days. So
100%.
Knowing how career services work, it's not just like a nice thing to have. It's kind of essential.
Absolutely. And speaking of TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Bethany Wallace's channel. She has that whole series on College Recruiter, and she seems to think sophomore year is like the time to get serious about career stuff.
She is not wrong, no. I mean, sophomore year it's that turning point, right? Like, if you think of it like a movie.
Yeah.
It's that scene where the music changes a little and the stakes get higher, you know? Because majors are getting declared.
Yes.
Internships are on the horizon.
Oh, yeah.
That first real resume is rearing its ugly head.
It's scary.
Oh, 100%. And it's like, that's when a student's path really starts to come into focus. You can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to take all the classes I like anymore. Now it's serious.
It's so true, yeah. And it's, like you were saying, that pivotal moment where you realize, wait a second, this whole future thing, it's getting real. Yeah, I remember feeling that very, very distinctly.
And that's, I think, where career services can really make a difference, right? Like, it doesn't need to be this terrifying thing.
Oh, for sure.
One of the things that Bethany talks about, and I love this tip, is skills and interest inventories.
Yes.
And this isn't just like a BuzzFeed quiz,
Yeah.
This is really about uncovering those strengths and passions, and then, and this is the key part, figuring out how those could actually lead to a career.
Like, you can make money doing this. It's not just a hobby anymore.
Exactly.
Oh, I wish I had known that way back when, honestly.
Oh, me too. But here's the great thing. They're not just for like 19-year-olds freaking out.
Really?
No, they're actually super helpful at any point in your career.
Oh, interesting.
Whether you're like just starting out or, maybe you're thinking, midlife crisis, I want to do something totally different. It's never a bad idea to reevaluate those skills, see how they've developed.
Instead of stressing about the perfect job title, you figure out what you're good at and you use that as your compass, right?
That's the idea. It's a much healthier way to approach this whole career thing, honestly.
100%, yeah. And, on that note of career services, one thing that really stood out to me from all these articles, it's not just about resume help, which, resumes are important, but it feels like there's like a whole buffet of help beyond that first step, right?
Right. It's so much bigger than that. We're talking about connections with employers, like industry events.
Okay.
Or even one-on-one help with alumni who are actually doing the jobs that they're interested in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They help with figuring out the needs of students, especially these days with how diverse the student body is. And we're going to talk a lot more about that later. But that's a whole other layer to this.
Yeah. It's like they're trying to wrangle all these different things together.
Yes.
Academics and career goals and what's actually happening in the real world.
I love that. It's like the grand central station of career development, right? All these different lines intersecting.
Yeah.
But it only works if the trains are running on time.
That's a good point.
If career services isn't on top of it, then it all falls apart.
Exactly. Yeah. Which kind of makes you wonder, right? Like, if it's that important,
Yeah.
why aren't more students, like, using these resources?
That's the million-dollar question.
It's a good question.
Because a lot of these articles mention, like, only 20% of students really take advantage of what's available.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's kind of a shocking statistic when you think about it.
It is, and it makes you wonder, what's going on there.
Yeah.
I think part of it is just, like, students aren't aware.
Okay.
They don't know everything that career services can do.
Mm-hmm.
They think, oh, yeah, I'll just go, when I need my resume looked at senior year.
Right. Like right before you graduate, you're like, oh, shoot. Okay.
Exactly.
I need to go see what this is all about. It's like waiting until you have a cavity to start flossing. Probably should have been doing that the whole time.
Exactly. And it does make you realize, too, like career services themselves, they need to be a little more proactive.
Oh, interesting.
Like they got to reach out to students earlier, show them the value, not wait for them to show up.
Yeah. Make it more of a two-way street relationship. And, we can't talk about career challenges these days without talking about the giant elephant in the room, the post-pandemic job market.
Oh my gosh, right.
Like, it is a whole different world out there.
It is a different world. Things have changed so much.
Yeah.
And, the advice that that Mindy and Laura gave, it's spot on.
Okay.
Because it's all about adaptability now, being resilient, and honestly being open to stuff that maybe you hadn't even thought about before.
Yeah, like be a TikTok career coach. Is that a thing?
Maybe it is. I don't know.
That's amazing, yeah.
But in all seriousness, it's about networking and finding resources online and honestly being okay with a little bit of I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. Like that unknown, it's scary.
It is scary.
But I feel like that's where we're all at now, right? Like very few people I know have had these straight career paths that they planned when they were 18.
Totally.
Yeah, it's much more squiggly and messy.
Exactly. And this is where, again, career services can come in and be so helpful.
Yeah.
Because they can help students identify those magic words, transferable skills.
Oh, yes.
Right. Because it's not about just, can you do this one specific task? It's, do you have the skills that can apply to a million different things?
Yeah.
So let's say, you majored in history, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which on the surface, people are like, okay, what are you going to do with that?
Right.
But
you probably have amazing research skills.
Yeah.
Amazing writing, critical thinking, all that stuff.
Totally. Yeah.
And that's gold. You can take those skills into journalism, marketing, even law,
It's about understanding what you're learning can apply.
Exactly.
Not just to this one job, but to this whole career journey, which like we were saying, very few people just have one job anymore.
Oh, totally. You're going to have multiple careers.
That's 100%, yeah.
Not just jobs, but totally different fields, maybe.
Exactly. And speaking of supporting students, one of the articles that I thought was really fascinating was how career services are stepping up their game when it comes to supporting students from diverse backgrounds.
Yeah, this is huge. Because we're talking, LGBTQ students, first-generation students, students of color, students, maybe who are facing financial challenges. It really does feel like career services are becoming much more inclusive, which is amazing.
It's so important because they're realizing that, the old way of doing things, just telling everyone the same advice.
Yeah.
It doesn't work anymore.
No.
You have to really understand the needs of each student.
Right.
And so they're creating specific programs, connections, resources, all tailored to the challenges that those student populations face, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, one thing that I thought was super cool, there was an example of career services offering workshops specifically for first-gen students.
Oh, interesting.
On how to negotiate a salary, for example. Okay. Because that might be something that, their families haven't had experience with.
Totally.
So they're getting that leg up in that information.
Leveling the playing field a little.
Exactly. Yeah, giving everyone a fair shot.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. And it is about recognizing that, everyone's career journey is going to be different,
Absolutely. There's no one path anymore.
Right.
And it's not just about supporting diverse students, but it's also, looking internally, right?
Okay.
Does the staff at the Career Center actually reflect the student body?
That's a great question.
If you walk in and you're, a first-generation student and you don't see anyone who looks like you or has a similar background.
Yeah.
You might not feel as comfortable.
Right.
Okay.
That's such a good point.
So that representation matters. And I think career services are starting to get that.
Well, and that ties into what you were saying earlier about it being like this hub where everything connects.
Right.
You know, you got all these different needs, all these different backgrounds.
Exactly. It's got to be a space where everyone feels welcome and supported.
It really does feel like we've gone, you know, from the very, very beginning, like what's a resume, to these much, much bigger issues.
Absolutely. It's way more than just like, here's how you find a job now.
Yeah. It's like, here's how you navigate the world.
Yes.
Which is way scarier and more exciting all at the same time.
Oh, for sure.
It really does feel like career services have come a long way.
Oh, for sure. It's not your grandma's career center anymore.
Not at all. But, you know, for all our listeners out there, they might be thinking, okay, so what? Like, what's the takeaway? What do I do with all this?
Right. It's great to have all this information, but what's the point?
Exactly. Yeah. What do you hope that they're, like, you know, walking away with after listening to this?
I really hope it clicks for them that career services, it's not like a last resort.
Okay, yeah.
It's a resource that is constantly changing and trying to help students.
Right.
And honestly, it's so often like people don't even use it. They don't even know what they're missing.
They really don't. It's kind of like having, you know, that like fancy Swiss Army knife.
Yes.
And you're just like using it to open a bottle of wine.
Exactly. You paid like $100 for that thing and you're not even using all the cool gadgets.
And you don't even realize. So hopefully folks listening, whether they're just starting out or maybe they're like thinking about switching careers.
Mid-career crisis people, we see you.
Yes. This is your sign to like actually check out what career services are offering these days.
It might surprise you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It might not be what you think it is. Now, something you said that really stuck with me is this idea of like bridging the gap.
Yes. Yeah.
Between students in these centers.
Because right now it's almost like they're on two different planets sometimes.
Yeah. It's like ships passing in the night. And like, how do we fix that? How do we make this like a more, you know,
a better experience for everybody?
Yeah. And a more equitable one too, right? Like that's a big piece of this.
Huge. Because we all win when the workforce is like ready to go, diverse, prepared.
100%.
Yeah. That benefits everybody, the whole economy, everything.
So to anyone out there listening who's like maybe now thinking, okay, I need to make an appointment with my career center. Or, you know, even if you're not a student, maybe you're helping students and you're like, oh, wow, I need to completely rethink how I'm approaching this whole thing.
That's what we like to hear.
Yes, that's a win for us.
Take action. Like, don't just let this be another podcast episode you listen to and forget about.
100%. Yeah.
Actually do something. Go explore those resources. Reach out to your career center. Think of them as your, like, career buddy.
Yes, your career buddy.
There to help you on your journey.
I love that. Well, I have to say, you know, we do a lot of deep dives.
We do. We cover a lot of ground.
This one has been honestly really eye-opening.
It really has.
Even for me.
Yeah, I've learned a lot just getting ready for this.
And I hope, you know, for everyone listening that it's sparked some ideas, some inspiration.
Exactly. Even if it's just like one little thing you can take away and apply.
Yeah. So keep learning, keep exploring, keep diving deep with us.
We'll be here.
Because we'll keep bringing you these deep dives on the things that really matter.
Absolutely. The things that really matter.
Until next time.
This has been From Dorms to Desks, job hunting tips for those early in their careers. A podcast brought to you by College Recruiter job search site, which believes that every student and recent grad deserves a great career. Each episode, we dive into tips, tricks, and insights that will help you land your next part-time, seasonal, internship, or entry-level job. Subscribe to this podcast for free now, so you don't miss an episode, and visit www.collegerecruiter.com to find your next great job.